friends, it's me, Sushreeya, and today I am going to be talking about an amazing topic. And when I read about it, I totally loved it. And I decide I want to talk to you about it today. Can you guess what it is, my friends? Well, good guess. Well, actually, today the topic we are going to be talking about is motion. Motion is pretty exciting, right? So I hope you enjoy, and this motion topic is going to be one of the best, okay? So, let's see. What is motion? Motion, easy. I'll show you some examples when I stand, but first let's talk about it. Well, the way something moves, it's movement. Get it? Here's the easy way. You know what movement is, right? When you move, okay, and then you know motion. It means the exact same thing, but they both start with an M, so it's like M buddies. Get it? So motion basically means the way you move, the movement of your body. Well, our bodies do different movements, so it's not always easy as you think. Well, I'll show you. Okay, I'm walking in a straight path, right? Or I go in a straight path backwards, right? Now, I might go round and round when I'm doing hula hooping. Or when I'm skating, I go in a round path. Get it? So you can go in a round and round movement too. Okay? Skaters usually do that for ice or speed skating, right? Now there's another one. You can also go back and forth. You know the tunnel riders and those people skate, they just go back and forth in the tunnel because it's so circular. Or if you're doing ballet, you can just spin around. Okay? That's an around and around one too, right? So those are the ones that you could be talking about when it's motion. Or maybe up and down. Those are some other motions, right? So now let's talk about position. Position is kind of the same thing, but position is when you use the particular words to describe your way of positioning. So let's say I moved left. So this bowl is right, this is its spot, right? I moved it left from its direct spot, right? So it went a little left when I need to use it. Get it? So that's its position. Left, right, up, down, above or below. It depends on what you use. Or east and west, north or south. Those are some position words. I love these position words. They're so fancy to me, right? And these words can help you remember what is motion and position, okay? Now, let us talk a little bit more for that. I'm going to be talking about two things, but I'm going to hardly say a little thing. If you can't understand, make sure you tell that part in the comment, okay? What is acceleration? Well, you know, acceleration is very easy. It's not easy. Especially when I learned it, it was not easy. Change over time of movement. I mean, you didn't get that, did you? Okay. So, over time, you might be going in a different path. So, let's say when you drive a car, let's say you turn left. If you turn left, then you turn right. That's your acceleration, because over time, you're going in a different path or whatever. And then let's say you go over this curved path. That's your acceleration. Because in 5 minutes, you turn right. And then the next 2 minutes, you turn left. You are accelerating in the way you go, right? So now let us talk further on the other thing. Inertia. What is this topic? I don't even know what I just said. Okay, it's very simple. Now, after this, I'm talking about speed. If you have any questions about this, make sure you tell, because this is very confusing to a lot of people. This is where, it's the kind of path that you move in, right? So that's what this is. Velocity is what confuses people. A velocity is the speed that you take. So let's say my speed is, I will move 2 steps. Okay, 1, 2. But I move 2 steps is my speed. I'm not talking about my velocity. So what is my velocity? I moved 2 steps east. East is a word that makes it a velocity. Let's say I just said my speed, correct? That's perfectly awesome. But let's say I walked on this pathway, but instead I moved north. That is what I call my velocity. The north is what it's called velocity. The direction you are going is the velocity, okay? Now let us talk on further on what is a friction. Well, a friction is so simple. This is not a joke. It's really simple. Okay, so a friction is this rock against this glass. That's friction. Okay, but there's a very trick question everybody gets confused on. Okay, you might not get it too. Okay, so a friction is that I'm rubbing, right? Well, here's a trick question. I bet it's really hard. If a movement goes moving on, does a friction have anything to do with that? So, will something move if there's friction going on? The answer is no. You thought it might be yes, okay? Here, I'll show you why the answer is no. Okay, let's set this up. Here's my bowl, and here's a paper. Here's the paper opening, and I just yanked it up so quickly. Look at what happens. It moves. Now see it again. See, it rolls and rolls, and then powers will decrease, and then it's settled still, right? That's what causes friction. So that answers our question, right? So when specifically that you move something, the power of the object will decrease and decrease and decrease. And it's the object that you frictionized against is stopped. Okay, now let us talk about one last thing. Gravity. Well, now this is I have a lot of things to talk about here, okay? Well, what is gravity? Power keeps us on the ground. It's gravity. Well, gravity on different places is different, okay? It depends on the mass of the object, okay? Or how big it is. Now, let us go from what I say is least to the biggest. It's like in 3 objects. The moon, the earth, to the sun. Moon is the least. Our earth, we'd say middle. And the sun, huge. Now, let's see. The moon is very small, where it has less mass than the other earth and our sun, right? So, if you say it will have less gravity, and you will have less power keeping your feet to the ground, okay? So now, earth. Earth is normal. There's nothing to talk much. But if you go to sun, the sun is like 10 times the size of us. And it's huge. So think how much gravity there will be. There will be plenty of gravity, right? So this is what I wanted to talk about. Our lovely topic for the day, motion. And I hope you enjoyed all these little things that I talked about. From motion to the ending of gravity, okay? So this is an amazing topic I love to talk about. Well, if you have questions, especially velocity and speed, make sure you put anything you want in my comment. Make sure you put some good comments that might make me pleased, okay? If you like my video, just like it. And if you love my videos so much every time you watch them, and you might want to see when my new videos pop up, just subscribe. And all these things will make me very pleased. Okay? So have a good day. See you soon. Bye, my friends.